does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward. To him, life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find the Spider-Man.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Asaph Adonai. Welcome to another segment of Asaph Adonai Stories. Young Peter Parker, a teenage young man going through hormonal changes and discovering his strengths and powers as he is growing up, is counseled by his Uncle Ben with these words: with great power comes great responsibility. Our guest on today's Asaph Stories created the world of fictional characters, some of which the Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and of course his most iconic role, Spider-Man.
The world is so crazy that if you present things the way they really are, it comes across as broad satire. And,
Oh, wait a minute, no.
all the sociology and psychology majors can do what they want with that one.
But Spider-Man is not really the way things are.
Oh, he is. You see,
Wait till Hunter Thompson gets out here.
The editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics, we're talking about Stanley Martin Lieber, known to the world as the one and only Stan Lee. Stan, born 1922, was an American comic book writer, editor, and publisher from the 1940s to the 2010s, but he is best known as the creative influence of the Marvel Comics. Of his own and through his work with frequent artist, writer, and collaborators Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and others, Lee catapulted Marvel from a tiny venture into the world's #1 publisher of comic books and later a multimedia giant. Stan, born in Manhattan of Jewish ancestry, he made cameo appearances in many Marvel films and television projects based on Marvel characters, and on which he received the honorary executive producer credit. He served in the United States Army in 1942 and served within the U.S. as a member of the Signal Corps, repairing telegraph poles and communication equipment. The first superheroes that Stan and Jack created were the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four is a fictional superhero team that debuted in 1961, who gained superpowers after exposure to cosmic rays during a scientific mission in outer space. Stan hit his stride with his most iconic character, Spider-Man. From the character's inception, Spider-Man won 19 awards, 2 of which the 1962 Alley Award, Best Short Story, Origin of Spider-Man, and the 1967 Alley Award Popularity Poll, Best Costumed and Powered Superhero, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a fictional character who first appeared in the anthology comic book Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1962. The synopsis of Spider-Man: when bitten by a genetically modified spider, a nerdy, shy, awkward high school student named Peter Parker gains spider-like abilities that he eventually uses to fight evil as Spider-Man. The County of Los Angeles and the City of Long Beach declared October 2nd, 2009 Stan Lee Day. He also won the Ink Spot Award in 1974 and the Will Eisner Award Hall of Fame in 1994. So your audience can check out more information on Stan Lee and He and Jack Kirby were named Disney legends for their creation of numerous characters that later comprised Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe, but he'll always be best remembered for Spider-Man. I am Asaph Adonai, and until our next show, Maranatha.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.